It's that time again. Hello, it's me, Ray, with another midweek message. Message number 199, I've just noticed. So 200 next week. And bear in mind, I didn't start the midweek messages 6 years ago when I began the podcast episodes. I think they started a year or two actually into the various episodes. Anyway, enough of that waffling. 4 degrees centigrade earlier this morning, about 38 Fahrenheit, 1013 millibars on the barometer, 93% humidity, very damp today. It's grey and misty. And the flag, there's a breeze from the east, which is not good. You know, I don't like the east wind. I like it when the wind comes up from the Mediterranean, from the south, because we take all the Spanish and the French and the Mediterranean's warm air. We pinch it all to warm us up here while they freeze. No, that's not how it works at all, is it? Anyway, I have a surprise. We are now at Pulborough Brooks. We were sitting at home. It's Tuesday, by the way. You'll be listening to this tomorrow, the midweek message. We were sitting at home and Trish said, "Shall we go out somewhere?" And I said, "Oh, no, I'm nice and warm here." And she said, "Oh, come on." So I looked on the iPad at Pulborough Brooks. Opens at 10, so here we are. I've just been recording some bullfinches, but the recorder wasn't on record. So I can't hear a thing. The sun is trying to come out. It's about 6 degrees centigrade. No wind at all. Beautiful day though, just still, very still. That, I believe, is a great tit. We do have one or two of those in our garden. I'm coming into some trees in a minute. We should hear some more birds. It really is nice to get out of the house, into the fresh air, blow away the cobwebs, bit of fresh air in your lungs. This year, 2025, I've decided to do quite a lot of walking. So this is the start. What's this? Tremendous trees, oak. Look out for the colourful jay foraging for acorns. Oh, right. A single bird can hide around 5,000 acorns in a season in underground caches. Lovely. We do have a pair of jays that visit the garden. What's this twittering in the bushes here? It stopped. Probably seen me and stopped. Right, I shall walk a bit further and catch up with Tricia and see if I can find some more bullfinches in a minute. It was really nice to get out of the house. I spent most of the winter sitting in here, either on the radio or recording episodes, talking to you, whatever. I just haven't been out. And if we have been out, it's in the car. So I do want to get back into some walking. I'm glad we did that. We only walked about a mile. There was thick mud. Of course, we've had a lot of rain, and in the woods there's mud everywhere. We both had our big walking boots on, but they're plastered in mud, and I nearly fell over. Had I fallen over, I would have said to Trish, "Look, you've got to video me trying to get up." As it happens, I didn't. You know how you run with your feet, like if you're on ice? You're trying to stand up, but you're going forward and forward. Luckily, I just managed to grab a fence post in time, so I didn't go face first into the mud. The sun is trying to come out now. Just going down a track. There are some huge nests in the trees. Trish is taking a photo of one. There's a blackbird. Oh, he's gone. I can hear an aeroplane. It's still very misty. Actually, I won't go any further here. It's mud. Total mud. You hear the plane? Surrounded by birds. Yes, I recorded a load earlier, but it didn't record. Let's go deeper into the woods. Hang on a minute. There were some birds singing here just now. I think they see... Oh, there we are. They see me and stop. Yes, there are quite a few. The sun really is coming out now. The mist through the trees looks lovely. Trish is trying to take a photo of the mist through the trees with the sun above. All looking rather nice. That's Tricia opening a gate. That's all I did. I don't want to bore you with a load of waffle about the woods, but it was lovely to get out. Talking of photographs, have a look on the website, raiserants.info. I'm going to put a couple of photos there of our trip to Pulborough Brooks. The first of many outings this year, I hope, with the recorder. Thank you for all your emails. Sorry I've been very slow in replying, but as I mentioned, my mum isn't well and we've been round there a lot to see her. We've been spending time with her and helping to do all sorts of things. So I have replied to them all, but some of the lengthy ones I've not been able to go through each sort of comment. So apologies for that, but do email me, raiserants@protonmail.com. It'll be lovely to hear from you. Which reminds me, emails, thank you for all your emails about the glue. Do you remember the gum, the glue we used to use at school, here in the UK anyway? I couldn't think of the name. Loads of emails. Gloy, Gloy, Gloy gum. I remember that. Oh dear, thank you for the emails. I was racking my brains. I even looked online, couldn't find the exact name of it. Anyway, there we are. I've written here, don't tell me what to do, don't tell me what to say. That's a song, isn't it? Don't tell me what to do. Do you know that one? Don't tell me what to say. Sorry, I mustn't upset your day by singing or trying to sing. Email from Wendy, which reminded me of that song. We talked about relationships in the past. We have done many times, Wendy, haven't we, over the years? And she says, back in the old days when people got married, did you say honour and obey? Wendy wants to know if people did actually say that in the old days. Yes, they did. That was part of the ceremony, wasn't it? The speech or whatever it's called. She said, did people actually obey? Did the woman obey the husband? Well, we're going back, aren't we, in time to the old days when if a woman married a man, then he sort of owned her. She became his property in many ways. We've talked about this before, Wendy, as you say. So that might be something to talk about on Sunday. To the ladies out there, when you got married in the old days, or even now, did you say you would honour and obey your husband? And did you obey him? Do you do as you're told? I know it sounds awful, doesn't it? But that's the way it was. The man owned his wife. He owned the house. We've talked about this many times. He owned the house. He owned the furniture. He owned his wife. I know it sounds ridiculous, but that's the way it was. That's a good question, Wendy. Thank you for your email. I won't read the whole thing out, but interesting points you make there. So I thought we'd chat about that on Sunday. Has anyone got any comments on that? Have you obeyed your husband? Have you been good and done exactly as you're told over the years, over your years of happily married bliss? Let me know. raiserants@protonmail.com. I can imagine some of the emails I'm going to get now. It should be fun. Do let me know. It's called the vows, isn't it? Not the speech. It's the marriage vows, isn't it? I think a lot of people have that removed these days. You can change all sorts because women don't want to have to obey their husbands. Why isn't it the other way round? Why can't he obey her? I'm going to dig myself a hole I won't be able to get out of in a minute, so I shall leave that there. Be great to hear from you, though. Not much else really been happening here. I've wandered out into the garden a few times. The wind is still from the east. Bit of a breeze. Apparently we are having winds. Now where's my Met Office warning? Yellow warning for London and South East England. Da, da, da. Storm, what's this? Storm Owen, E-O-W-Y-N, Owen, is expected to bring very strong winds and some disruption on Friday. What to expect? Damage to buildings, tiles blown off the roof, power cuts, okay. Mobile phone coverage could be affected, road, rail, air and ferry services to be affected, longer journey times, blah, blah, blah. Injuries and danger to life could occur from flying debris, stone the crows, as well as large waves and beach material being thrown onto seafronts, coastal roads and properties. And apparently that starts on Friday. I shall have to go and check my aerials, make sure the various guy ropes and bits and pieces are all intact before we have the wind on Friday. If this does happen, which I doubt very much, I will tell you all about it on Sunday, of course. I think that will do for now. Lovely talking to you as always. I'm looking forward to Sunday to have our hour-long chat and we can talk a bit more about Wendy's email. Thanks, Wendy, for that. Relationships. Do you honour and obey your partner, your husband, or even your wife? I think a lot of men these days have to obey their wives. What is it? Happy wife, happy husband or something? No, I'm digging that hole again, aren't I? Behave yourselves, don't be good. No, I mean be good, don't be bad. Yes, be good, not bad. And if you are bad, don't get caught. Lovely talking to you as always. Take care. See you Sunday. Bye-bye for now.